Elaine Thompson Herah begins her 2023 season's hunt for redemption, gold, and more glory. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, it's the beginning of that time of year. Not much has been going on in track and field recently, but we now know when the world's fastest living female 100-meter sprinter, the great Elaine Thompson Herah, will be doing her first major track meet. Yes, people, February the 2nd, Elaine Thompson Herah will be back on the track. And we are certain that she is motivated to redeem herself given her disappointing 2022 season. Will she be able to do this? And will she add more gold and more glory to her collection? How do we know that she begins her season on the 2nd of February? Well, Karsten Warholm has posted to his Instagram account and other social media accounts that the great fast Elaine will race at the Karsten Warholm Invitational 2nd of February. You will love my hometown, Elaine. So we know that she will be on the track at the very least at the Karsten Warholm Invitational on February the 2nd. This is an exciting prospect. Now, if you're not sure what the Karsten Warholm Invitational is, let me give you a very quick synopsis. Headlining his very own event on the 2nd of February will be Karsten Warholm. Man, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Now, after a 3-year hiatus due to the pandemic, the Karsten Warholm Invitational returns to the indoor calendar next February with some big names confirmed for the meeting, including Karsten Warholm himself. And I hope I'm pronouncing this gentleman's name correctly. The meeting takes place at his hometown of, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, on the 2nd of February. And it's also a World Athletics Indoor Tour Challenge level meet. Now, if you don't know who this gentleman is, he is the former world and Olympic 400-meter hurdles champion, world record holder, and perhaps one of the most gifted athletes in the history of athletics. A phenomenal talent said, "I'm really looking forward to running at home in Houston, Holland again. It will be the first event of the winter season for me. There are always a good atmosphere at home, so I'm really looking forward to it. The Karsten Warholm Invitation also has a high priority for me." You may or may not remember that himself and Elaine Thompson Herah were both winners of the World Athletics Athlete Male and Female Athlete of the Year for 2021. Of course, in 2021, Elaine Thompson Herah had one of the greatest seasons in the history of female 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, including phenomenal stuff like what you're watching right now, the 10.54 that she ran at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon, which was just phenomenal. 10.54, just I believe 0.06 away from the once considered unbreakable world record set by Flojo 34 years ago as we are doing this video. This of course means that Elaine Thompson Herah is the closest human being, or the most obvious person, if anyone is to challenge to break that world record. Also, if you remember in 2021, she did this, headlining the sweep of the Jamaican great triple queens at the Olympic Games, winning, and of course coming back to win the 200 meters in at that time the second fastest 200 meter ever run, which was at then 21.53, which was of course challenged and removed by her compatriot Shericka Jackson. Now, what will her 2023 season be looking like? To answer that, your guess is will be as good as mine. I mean, we have no real idea, but we believe that if she is healthy, she is going to be seriously hard to beat. That's my personal opinion. But she'll have to get past these young ladies: Marie-José Talou of the Ivory Coast, Shericka Jackson, of course, and her greatest rival and compatriot, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Now, we previously did a video where we stated point blank that we believe that if she is really healthy at 100%, we don't think there's anyone on the planet who can actually beat her. Of course, some of you are going to disagree with me, but as we say, myself and the team here, people, we look at the statistics and the numbers are simple. 10.94. Sorry, 10.54. 10.54. No one has come close. 10.54. 10.54 and 10.60 are miles apart. I know it doesn't look that way, but it actually is. So the truth is, if she's very healthy, she will challenge Shericka Jackson over the 200 meters. I am convinced she's capable of doing it. And she will challenge Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, which we are hoping she will be fully healthy, and Shelly will be fully healthy, and Shericka will be fully healthy, because this will be perhaps the greatest season in the history of, and I mean, we have had two of the already greatest seasons in the history of women's sprints in 2021 and 2022. So I personally believe that this being her first official meet, which is the Karsten Wollharm, oh my God, people, Invitational, which happens on the 2nd of February, meaning her first official meet. This should be interesting. Now, what does surprise me, to be very honest with you, I thought that maybe she would have started her season a little later on, maybe March. But her coach and her coaching staff and herself must know. So clearly she must be back to full health. So let's see. But I believe that this is, she's going to be concentrating on redemption. Regardless of what one believes, I think she was very disappointed with herself. She anticipated running closer to that world record, if not breaking it, and winning the 100 meter at the World Championship. And I think this is really her year where she's going to be seeking redemption, more gold, and even more glory. And I'm telling you, if this young lady is 100% fit, and we will have well, it's going to be hard to tell from her first race for the season where she's at. I know she'll do well, but if she's really healthy, I'm going to keep saying it, I can't see anyone being able to beat her. Closest person, of course, is obviously Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I mean, running 7 sub 10.7 is almost inhumane. Inhuman, sorry. No, not inhumane, wrong word. Inhuman. So if anyone can do it and challenge her, it will be Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I would really love to know your thoughts. Are you excited to see her race on the 2nd of February? Do you think she should have waited, a little later on in the year to start her season? What do you think? Do you think this is her hunt for redemption, more gold and more glory? Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Oh, I forgot to say it. This, of course, is my 2 cents. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.